So what is delegation, if you have to understand in terms of the definition? In simple words, delegation is the assignment of authority and responsibility to another person, and normally it is from a manager to a subordinate to carry out specific activities. So it's just nothing but you giving authority and responsibility to a subordinate to carry out a certain task. That's what a delegation is. Now, is it as simple as a definition is, or is there an art? Is there a structure, the way you delegate? Is it a skill that every manager can learn? Is it a way that you can be effective in delegation? Or if you don't do it well, you can be ineffective in delegation? So many questions to get answered. So let's proceed further. In Stephen Covey's words, effective delegation takes emotional courage as we allow to one degree or another one to make mistakes on our time, money and good name. So, in his own words, it is an emotional courage, and that is where you will realize why it is an emotional courage as we go along. And it would be worthwhile to see that we do delegate very effectively such that the risk that he's talking about here does not exist. And that's possible if you work on our effective delegation skills for the managers. So why delegation? We looked at one or two aspects before. So some of the more aspects are, obviously managers are hired to get things done through the people. Broadly speaking, suppose there's a sales manager in a sales organization, he is given a particular target. That manager looks at how many team members are in his team and divides the target into those many number of divisions and gives each person that smaller target to be achieved. And in that way, he is able to achieve his entire target by getting the work done through his team members. That's the simplest form of delegating work. Obviously, there are limitations to the manager's time and knowledge. And that's why it becomes very, very important to understand how to delegate effectively. Delegation also brings other people's expertise to bear in your work, particularly in areas where you do not have the skills or the temperament to do the best possible job. So that is also another aspect of delegation. So again, why delegation? To use skills and resources already within the group. To get things done, obviously. To prevent the group from getting too dependent on one or two leaders or managers. Especially this would be the case where you have to take a leave and go and travel for some reason or can't be at work for whatever reason. If you have not delegated well and people have not actually acquired some of the responsibilities that you have that you play as a role, you will not be able to actually fulfill your role in your absence because people are too dependent on you to be there at the office. So in a way, that becomes a limitation. And if you work on that limitation, it becomes your strength. So, to become more powerful as a group, that's one of the reasons we delegate. To develop new leaders and managers and build new skills within the group. Now that is one of the very, very key aspect of why you delegate. Because you want within your team people to build their muscles and build their skills.